So I've noticed some counter surfing with Miss Tink. So Tink, come. So what we're gonna do here is good. Every time that Miss Tink looks at me and checks in with me, I'm gonna give her a click, and I'm going to allow her to see this, what I consider like a relatively low value reward is this pumpkin here. She's interested in it, but it's not that exciting. And I'm just going to start moving it around. So she's going to be interested in it, but be able to let it go and not focus on it too much. Tink. So that was a treat up there. So it's, anyway, a treat ended up here. So this is, I'm glad that happened just so that we can really discuss this real quick, which is, we're starting out with a low value reward, which is this pumpkin. So something she's relatively disinterested in, but it's something that she still will check out and look at. So it could be a rock, maybe a baseball, but you're not going to put a Thanksgiving turkey up on the counter and start working with her immediately. That would be a very, very high value and high level reward. So we want to put something that's relatively low level reward for her up on a surface that she generally has trouble with and is prone to jumping up on. And then I'm just going to clicker her for looking at me every time she looks at me and being a good girl, even though she's very intrigued by this pumpkin that is over here on the counter. So initially she wouldn't leave it alone, kept sniffing at it, was super interested, and just kept clicking her for looking at me and for being able to restrain herself from going over and checking it out. And initially when you're working with her, you may need to say her name as soon as she looks at it, even start to step closer to her so that it's a little bit easier for her. That's fine. But once she starts getting better, good. Then like that, I didn't have to say anything. She looks at the pumpkin and then looks back at me. That's when she's really starting to make some more headway and refine her skills in this exercise. Realize this pumpkin is interesting, but all I got to do is check in, Tink, with Uncle Dan, and that's even better. So it's okay. If we just started working on this today, so we're in this intermediary stage of checking in with the pumpkin, checking in with me. That's all well and good if we need to say her name. But we can give her an opportunity, see if she'll look back at me on her own accord, or if she needs me to say her name, that's fine. Very good, sweetie. So that's perfect. Start working with again, a low value reward that she can leave it alone, and start to work on some different surfaces and get comfortable with not engaging with those items. And this is our anti-counter surfing exercise. Nice job. Very good. Very good.